18 cents.
It's a reasonable compromise.
Done. Now let's move on to the next item, bread. Now let's set it per loaf, but remember guys, the number one concern we have in setting these prices is to keep things just and moral.
Can we hurry this up? I have places to be, gentlemen.
Let's give this some thought, because bread is a staple of our country's diet. I say we make sure that everybody has at least 2 loaves available and set the price at 20 cents a loaf.
How can you charge anything for something so important? Gentlemen, this is a civilized country. Everyone should have access to bread. What if they can't afford 20 cents a loaf?
You know what? Let's split the difference, 10 cents a loaf, with subsidies for those who can't afford it.
Gentlemen, I have to be in the casino in 15 minutes. Can we...
Well, what price would you suggest? How much for a loaf?
11 cents?
11 cents, yeah, that sounds like a moral price to me. Gentlemen? All right. Next on our list, ooh, this is definitely really important, hot dogs. What do we think?
The working man does not need hot dogs. First of all, they're unhealthy. I say we charge $50 per hot dog, $49 of which should be a tax. That way the state can raise revenue and we can provide more essential services for all of the people.
You can't charge $50 for a hot dog. I'm not going to pay $50 for a hot dog.
Okay, well, look, John has a good point. The state could always use more money for the people.
Hey, triple 20, 60.
60? That sounds reasonable. And, you know, the more funds we raise, the better, right? Okay. Our last food item is probably the most important and my favorite, chocolate. Let's set the price by the ounce.
Chocolate is a bourgeoisie luxury. The people do not need chocolate. It's a waste of resources. That money can be put to far better use.
I know people who would die without chocolate, or at least their lives would be considerably more unpleasant. We have to think about the morale of our fellow man.
That's a good point. And chocolate is a great morale booster and quite an aphrodisiac as well. So Frederick, what price would you recommend?
Free?
Very just price. All right. Now, we need to change gears from food to automobiles.
I think we should set the same price for all automobiles at $1,000 per car.
$1,000? That's
Price gouging.
Now wait, hold on. This would prevent everybody from coveting each other's stuff and be fair and equal for all.
Have you no heart? Can I remind you that this is a civilized country, gentlemen, and that automobiles are necessary for a civilized life? I say $50 maximum.
You know, $50 does sound fair. You both have huge hearts.
Anybody think there's an issue with charging more for a hot dog than an automobile?
What would you suggest?
Well, I say we let the official price setter decide. $48,312?
You know, public transportation might be more efficient than each citizen having his own little car.
I was just going to say that as well.
I was going to agree.
Subways, buses.